Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So pretty much on this video, I really want to try to finish up the part 2 of the whole AC tuck kit. As you guys know, we left off pretty much just finishing up the whole AC condenser and pretty much getting everything put back on it that was in the front, including the intercooler piping. So as you guys know, all that is pretty much set and done already. So now what I need to do is honestly start drilling the holes in this corner where these two lines need to go to, which will be going down here. I also need to drill a third hole up here so that I can get this wire ram. I'm gonna end up tucking that wiring harness over here, and I will be extending these other plugs down here up in that corner also, so that way they're out of the way. I'm gonna end up cutting this whole section out right here, and I also got to cut this section out here so that way we can have the opening to be able to run these other lines. But yeah, pretty much let's just get started on it. Let's try to finish this up. I'll give you guys a better in-depth video of it, of where everything goes and the way I'm going to be running things once I start drilling the holes and we get this cut. So pretty much let's just cut time and we'll stop wasting time and let's just get to work.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
So pretty much here is where I'm going to be making these holes at. I got to drill them here on this inside, so perfect door to be able to open it up. I am probably going to be sealing it back up as we run the lines inside, because I really don't want to keep them exposed. But pretty much we'll figure out which route we go, as long as I can pretty much get this wiring harness in here and also these lines maneuvered in this way. So now let's cut this part open, and this one is going to be open all the way. I'll cut it from here and go around the side, and that we can come from here, so that way it's easier to run. So let's just get to that also. Alright guys, so pretty much both pieces are cut now, so now we can start running the whole thing. But first we still got to drill the holes where these two lanes are going to go. It looks like one is probably going to go right here in this area, then the other one is going to come lower here, or I may just make them this way and down here, and I may make the third one over here, so that way we can pretty much run that other wiring harness. But for that one I just really need to drill a big hole, so I don't think I'm going to be making a big hole like this. It'll just be really stupid on my side to make a big hole right there where it's unnecessary. But again guys, you know, now we have that done, so let's just go ahead and get to that part. But I also just got to say, love the way this color turned out on this valve cover. I'm going to be testing some other colors either way, and so we'll see which ones we end up going with. I'm really digging this one, but I'm really digging the other one that I got. I know it's the same blue basically that is up on top of the car, but the other one over there has a gloss to it, so I'm really stoked on them. But at the end of the day, I still want to try other colors. Maybe stupid of me, but I really want to try to get this whole color combo down. So let's just get to drilling those holes and getting that situated so we can get all this AC tuck kit pretty much routed and said and done with.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger thirsty persons in different versions, each new update that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just...
Alright guys, so pretty much all I did was drill 2 1.5-inch holes. They do have the grommets on there. I still got to press them in, but at the end of the day, I don't need to do that just yet due to the fact that, remember, the base is going to get painted. It does fit. I already tested them. Both lines are pretty much, the hot and the cold side are there. Fully mounted already. So this was the main reason to be able to get to these hoses. So I ended up cutting them here so that I can get to them. But I'm probably going to open up this hole right here so we can pretty much run that extra wiring inside. I'm still debating whether I'm going to tuck this other portion of the harness inside of here. I can probably get it ran once I get these hoses ran in second. So once I extend this plug, then pretty much I think I should be able to be fine where I can leave it in here, and honestly it'll be out of the way and it won't have to get put out any of this spot over here. But either way, we'll figure this out after we finish up the whole AC tuck kit. But as you guys see, pretty much this is what needs to be done to be able to get it to fit. All I used was a hole saw, 1.5 inches, and I basically drilled it. As you can see, that's all that I used. I cut a hole, the section. It wasn't necessary to cut up a big old hole, but I did it so I thought I had easier access. So I thought when you try to twist the hose inside, as it curls and the way it maneuvers, it is just very not so flexible, but it is flexible. It's hard to explain. But as you guys can see, this is the way it is going to get ran. That other evap plug goes to the red hose, and then this other one will go to the other hose that goes there. So pretty much let me go ahead and get those situated so we can pretty much make a little bit more progress in this whole thing. Guys, welcome back. So pretty much, as you guys seen on the last clip, we made the holes and we got the lines snaked in. I had to figure out where the other lines went into, to the bottom or to the top, because I technically forgot which one went where. But after doing a little bit of research and trying to remember and looking back on the videos, honestly, I seen that I made a huge mistake on my end. And that mistake on my end was that I ordered this kit for a full-size radiator. I really didn't think of any difference. I didn't look at the pictures. There is pictures provided, and I take responsibility on that part. But in my honest opinion, I think the lines should have remained all the same, if anything. At least the ones running from the fender well to the condenser and to the compressor. There is some issues that I will say that I don't like with this kit, or that I don't think that works well with this kit, and that is just my opinion. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying, you know, I'm perfect or I'm right. I'm not saying that at all. But I do find that this kit has some issues that need to be worked on. And one of those issues is that, first, this line that runs to the compressor for the cold side, I believe that should have remained the same whether it was for a full size or a half size radiator. The reason being is because I'm pretty sure a lot of us as builders or car builders, or whichever way you want to use, as just enthusiasts, pretty sure we would have notched this out a little bit to be able to snake this line straight to the condenser, which you can see is pretty much parallel there. I understand with the full-size radiator you have a little bit of space to work with, but I think pretty much we would have just chopped that menu tabs for everything if it needed to be mounted or whichever way, right? We would have done it to both sides if necessary. The second issue is that the line that snakes in for the full-size radiator, since that's what they have this kit for, is that this does not necessarily mount to the compressor housing like butter. It takes a lot of effort to be able to get it on, and honestly it has a lot of tension to where when you have it mounted, it pushes this headlight up so much to the point where I feel later on in the future, after the vibrations and us driving these cars, these tabs are gonna break, even though we have it securely mounted from this position and also from the sides. I feel like those will have too much tension to where over time they will break. The reason why I say that is because once this is fully mounted, it applies so much tension to this hose. As you can see, the clearance is very tight to where that grommet is down there and where the hose. I literally have to kink this hose all the way down to secure it to this frame, which I'm probably gonna have to end up notching all this part. I don't have a problem doing, and I will do that. I'll notch all that whole piece out so that we have a lot of clearance, that way the line can go straight to the frame. So that is my issue that I have here with this. I don't mind doing that, but there is still a lot of tension even with this being cut. I feel that this is gonna have way too much tension to where later on in the future, this line will crack or have issues with it. And maybe that's just my 2 cents. I'm not a professional, but I'm just giving my 2 cents of how the kit is working for me. Guys. So my other issue to this kit is that this one that runs to the top of the condenser to the compressor, this is the line that's provided by him. And granted, take it that this is for a full-size radiator. Why make this line when you made this line in the inside shorter to accommodate the full-size radiator? Why is this one not accommodated also to where you drill a hole to the side and run it back over there? I just find it to be pointless that you made this kit this way with this for a full-size radiator, and I still have issues. This is just way too much. And that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me hear you guys' thoughts. So what I'm going to end up doing right now is remove the headlights, because I do have to remove the condenser and slide it over to the passenger side to be able to see how we are looking and what needs to be done also here, because this is a lot of free space, and which is perfectly fine. I believe once we put the bumper on and everything else, we'll have the coverage that we need and it won't be in the way, and we can honestly brace it up with, you know, the clamps that I do have. But again, the issue is I find this line to be pointless, because this is technically for a full-size radiator. So if the issue was that he said to give you clearance for this hose, why not make it all universal to where you can have it here? Because you're still gonna have to do something here for a full-size radiator, because there's no way the full-size radiator will fit right here. I find it to be honestly very pointless. He should have just left the outside line, this shorter line, the same length as it was for a half size. That's just my opinion again. But let me go ahead and take off the headlight, move over the condenser over, and get this intercooler mocked up to see what it is that needs to be done. Because in all honesty, I may just need to get new lines made, and if I have to do that, that is gonna suck, because this was a waste of money at the end of the day. Alright guys, so pretty much as you guys can see here, I ended up removing the headlight from this corner, and honestly also moving over the condenser. There's still an issue with the condenser, and after moving and stuff, because the turbo intercooler, this line down here is actually hitting the bottom support. So I'm probably just gonna chop this little area so that way it has a movement to push the condenser inwards a little bit, and that way it gives it enough room. I'll end up shaving it and pretty much sanding it down and putting some guard, some edge guard that I have. So what I'll be using for that is pretty much this edge guard that goes around the door seals, or not the door seals, but the doors sometimes, or edging, so that way it'll prevent any rubbing or any chafing on that hose. But at the end of the day, this is as far as I got so far. I'm going to be looking in to seeing if DC5 Creations messages me back and sends me a message, so we can pretty much keep progress going on this, because I want to get this video out there so you guys can see what it is that I did to pretty much have this. And honestly, again, my recommendation is if you guys are going to get an AC Tuck kit from him, just order the half-size radiator kit. It's going to make your life a lot easier, and that way you won't have to deal with this part of the hose being inside your engine bay, because as you can see, look at, it's very tight. Yeah, I can move it, but then it pushes this out, and honestly the angle here, maybe I just need to cut this hole, make it open, and just leave it and see if I can find a bigger grommet for it, which is something I may end up doing. But again, it's not ideal of what I wanted to do. I wanted to retain certain things in this engine bay, and apparently it's just not going to work for me, because other issue is that this bay is going to get painted, as I stated before, and I do not want this hose rubbing up on this frame as the headlight is pushing it down. The movement of the car, I do not want any of that stuff, and I'm pretty sure none of you guys that are actually building a car, wanting AC, have a clean engine bay, would want that to happen to your guys' engine bay. So stay tuned. Let me see what I can get figured out, and I'll give you guys an update once I hear back from either DC5 Creations or a company here in California that can honestly just either make me that new line a little bit longer so we can get it snaked in the other way, and honestly that other line that goes to the condenser. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So pretty much today's a new day, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I didn't even bother working on the car anymore last night. I got extremely frustrated with the car and this whole AC kit, and just I had a feeling I was gonna end up doing something wrong with this car. I was either gonna take out my anger and honestly get a punch in the car and causing more damage to this car, and that was just something I didn't want to do. As you guys know, I'm really trying to make this car really something to be really proud of, for myself, you know, for my wife, and be able to just show everybody that I can actually build a car. Because people have spoken before and said that I can't build a car, but clearly we can see that I can. But at the end of the day, I'm really doing this for myself, in all honesty. So I did end up taking the rest of the night off, got a new message from DC5 Creations, and DC5 said, give me two options. Go ahead and order a new line, $76 plus $16 shipping, about $100. Or honestly, send back the other line, send back this line, and pay for shipping both ways. $16 going towards him for this line, and the new line coming back $16. So I ended up going with option number 2. I ended up saving basically $70. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm broke, so I wasn't gonna pay $100 for a new line. So I ended up just sending it back. So now it's just basically a waiting game. And unfortunately, guys, there's gonna have to be 3 videos to this whole damn kit. Unfortunately, as you guys seen, there were some mistakes that were made on my end. I will accept that, but also that goddamn hose. I felt like it shouldn't have changed, and I've continued saying it during this whole video, and I've given my reasons why. So at the end of the day, it's a lesson learned. So hopefully now you guys know, do not order the full-size kit. Order the half-size, because it save you guys a bunch of time and save you guys this freaking headache. So at the end of the day, guys, hopefully on this next video we'll be able to close up and finish off the whole AC kit, because at the end of the day, that's the goal, because we can make more progress on the car. And I'll state now, all we really have to do is a few more things to be able to have this car really running, and I'll give you the reasons and give you what we really need to finish off this car. So in all honesty, the only thing we really need to finish off this car is a few things: blow-off valve, wastegate, turbo piping, wiring harness, and management system. Other than that, the car will be ready. Oh, and exhaust. But at the end of the day, it will be ready to drive, and I can at least enjoy it front wheel drive. And honestly, I can even get the engine bay painted, which is something I really want to try to get done, so that way I can show you guys the new color we'll be going with. In all honesty, no lie, no BS, I don't even know what color we're going to be going with. It'll be a surprise to you guys, and it'll be a surprise to me, because I am going to be having my wife help me out with this whole picking up of the color. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys either. Money is tight. I've spent money on stuff that I didn't really need. As far as painting valve covers, getting all this stuff freaking powder coated. I felt like it wasn't gonna be a waste of money, but not gonna lie, it was a waste of money. Lesson learned on my end, right? As you can tell, the reason why my wife hates these goddamn cars. But at the end of the day, guys, I learned from my mistakes, and I'm still gonna be doing the same mistakes at the end of the day. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. So hopefully in the third video, guys, once again, we'll be able to get pretty much everything situated with and taken care of as far as this goddamn AC kit. So also, before we end this video, guys, I really wanted to show you what else I ended up doing. I honestly just ended up drilling out the third hole. I guess you could say a third hole, right? Yeah, I ended up getting the third hole done pretty much for the wiring harness that needs to run to this whole front end, and that way everything gets situated and gets plugged up. This controls the headlights, pretty much the corners, fans, the grounds, the horn, and also the windshield bottle fluid reservoir. So pretty much once I get this extended, this will be done on the third video. We'll be able to loom it back up, get it all pretty much situated, buttoned up, make its own mounts for it, its own brackets, and have it all situated, guys. So again, guys, with that being said, guys, don't make the same mistake that I made. Order the right kit, and honestly, we'll catch you guys on the next video. Till next time, guys. Oh, hold on. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. Till next time.
Go, yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.
To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's